Alright everyone, it's time to set some more money on fire. Woo! 8 plasma rifles, 2 plasma pistols, a bunch of corpses, and some power sources and navigation. Now, I don't 100% remember how many power sources and navigations I need to create the Avenger. I think it's only 1 power source and 2 navigations, but we're going to err on the side of caution, on the off chance that I never get any more. We're going to go with that. Also, by the way, really difficult for me to find a fitting number that I can also burn using the tools I have at my disposal. 1.75 million, though, is something we can do. Let's go ahead and promptly set that on fire through 2 large radar systems. Oh, how useful these would be, right, folks? And a general stores. Right. Now we will promptly bulldoze over that. Hooray! Also, this is now The Hive, which I believe is a fitting name for my Asian base, and I have renamed 2 soldiers. But this will give us an opportunity to take a look at all the soldiers I have, as soon as the Sky Ranger arrives from its base, well, from its mission, the crashed UFO site we had here, that consisted of only 2 floaters, because we killed the rest, which is fine by me. Alright, we're back home. Why don't we take a proper look at everyone and see how they've grown since they joined us. Now, the lighter bars signify stat growth since we first recruited them. Large McMahon Huge has not grown that much. Has gone on 2 missions with 0 kills. J2, however, has been with us for a full 5 missions. Since joining XCOM, he has gotten a little quicker and a lot tougher. He's grown a bit in health-wise, too, and he's a bit swoller now than what he used to be. Wagner, at a whopping 34 strength. Thorak, gone up to 36, 43 health points. Jeff Porkins, 44 strength. Oof. Larian, 33, not too shabby, 57 stamina, 61 time units. Carlito, 37 strength. Bobo the Vulture, 39 strength. Swoldier Lethal at 38 strength. Is not the strongest person on the team, of course, but he's doing quite alright for himself. Inferno Canuck, 5 missions and 5 kills, 38 strength, 71 firing accuracy. Effing Controller. Tiny Shopkeeper with 71 stamina, 44 strength. And Jarek Viermal at a 47 strength, 63 stamina, 60 time units. Who has the best firing accuracy out of the lot? It would be Inferno. And the highest kill counter, I do believe, is also Inferno's at 5. Strongest may very well be Jarek at a whopping 47 strength. It does appear to be the case. Diary-wise, you could check to see their various performances, as well as combat that they've managed, exactly like what it is that they've killed. Taking a look at Swoldier Lethal, what is it that you've killed? Alright. A Reaper and a Sectoid. Missions primarily have been Europe, because those have primarily been the missions that we've gone on. And each of them has a personal score, as well as a personal accuracy. Nice. I like it. Okay. So, taking a look at craft equipment, of course. We were scolded about a few things, such as, hey, you don't have enough of these heavy cannon and autocannon rounds that you might like, by the way. Just thought I'd mention that, the game says. In addition, I also did use a smoke grenade, and I'm so low on smoke grenades that the game's like, hey, you know, that's a thing too. So, since I'm thinking about it, I enjoy this high explosive stuff and the incendiary stuff so much that, we'll buy some more of that. I think I'll buy 2 shots each of high explosive for there. I want to make sure I have enough rockets, and we'll buy 5 more smoke grenades. Okay? And we have some wiggle monetary room-wise to replace a loss, effectively. Currently, the soldiers are producing laser rifles. I, however, am selling those right now because I don't really have enough money to equip an entire allotment of them. And research-wise, we don't know how well we're doing on heavy laser because that takes a bit of elbow grease. And we're going to need a few more scientists for sure. Now, I am pursuing the heavy laser path with the goal to then get the laser cannon, to build laser tanks, and also to equip my interceptors. While the missiles that we're shooting, the illustrious, wonderful avalanche missiles, have a nice range to them, the laser cannon's got some firepower, and later on in the game, depending on how far I go, I may very well be willing to risk losing some interceptors, so I can actually get up close and shoot down a larger vessel. Because I'm going to have to fetch that commander from somewhere, and I might not be able to rely on the base to get it. Let's see. So yeah, afterwards, I'm probably going to start working on the research path to, begin the process of building the Avenger. Obviously, I need to conduct some research on live aliens first. Any live alien, and then any leader or commander, and then any commander. In that order. And motion scanners and medikits, as I wrote in the comments to Crazy MLC, or however exactly the name is constructed on YouTube, what with the crazy Google Plus thing. Truthfully, I'm lazy when it comes to using motion scanners and medikits. And so while a motion scanner, for example, may have a reasonable sell rate, more so than like my laser rifle, I could make more money by creating motion scanners, it's also not something that's immediately useful for me to use, although you can make use out of it, so because I'm lazy, and I wouldn't really make that much use out of it. Medikits-wise, it's not impossible for our characters to survive taking wounds, but it is damn unlikely, based on the fact that they're never going to be getting any armor, per my own self-imposed rules. And so, my priority is not with that. Okay? Okay, so, that explains that. Let's head back to the Geoscape here. And watch the world turn. I was also advised about the tragic situation that happened down south and how it wasn't really my fault, which I appreciated. Now, I might send out this craft. It is ready, and I gotta make it feel. I gotta make it feel like all that money I invested in it is gonna be put to good damn use, So, I'm gonna keep trying to police the South African region. As tedious as this might seem, to constantly control things this way. Just, it's the tools I have at my disposal right now, and damn it, I'm going to try. I'm gonna try. There we go. That's ready. You, head over there to the G in Germany. And we'll let the days go by. I also need to equip... Wrong base. To equip this craft with the new goodies before I forget, because I would forget. There we go. Looking good. Alright, go ahead and return to base. As needed. That's fine by me. Still refueling there. So yeah, last combat mission was certainly a short one, but I thought it was one that certainly could put viewers on edge, in part because tragedies can certainly happen whenever you're trying to disembark from the Sky Ranger. That ramp there is a damn death trap, and that would be one of the exceedingly few perks that Aquanauts and Terror from the Deep have over your soldiers in this game. is your Sky Ranger equivalent is a more defensible vessel. Like, it has those auto-closing doors. You can climb up on top of the vehicle. Now the aliens can end up using that shit against you as well. Okay. This makes sense. The aliens really focused and prioritized score-wise on the South African region in this run. And so this comes as no surprise to me that the aliens are terrorizing Nairobi. I'm not 100% sure if the game works like that. I am sure that individuals who are far more knowledgeable about the code can correct me in the comments. But I'm thinking that's the case. Alright. Set around the terror site. We're close enough to daylight that we're going to be able to do this terror mission in the daytime. Which is comforting. Which is definitely comforting. Now, we do have a bit of management to do, though. Because we're not just going to be going out with this crew of 14. No. Okay. Who's staying behind? Revocane's going. He's the highest ranking officer we've got, and so he'll go with us. But on the off chance that shit completely goes bad. Alright, Grimith, consider this. Let's say that there's a full party wipe. Who would you want left back to try and rebuild this shit? I don't think you should think like that. I think you should bring the best possible soldiers for this. Yeah, I think you should pick the best possible soldiers for this. I don't think you should take the mentality of if this shit goes bad. I think if this shit goes bad, let's not plan for that. With that in mind, Large McMahon Huge is still going to be staying behind. And I will leave behind my own, like, sort of like role-playing named people, like Vagnar Grimbeard, and Thorak the Ineffable, and I reckon that would include Jarek. Yeah, that would include Jarek. So, if shit goes tits up, we'll always have Jarek. Yeah, because Vagnar, Thorak, and Jarek are all characters that I named. And Large McMahon Huge is a rookie. And I'm willing to leave him behind on that. One day, Large McMahon Huge will get himself a damn kill, but it is not going to be on this terror mission. Of course, your ideal goal would be to open up a map with the tank, and then have your soldiers get the shots and the kills. Although, I mean, who cares about those, right? They can influence, like, promotion points, but they're irrelevant. It's all about the actions, the combat actions that they take that improves them in their skills and gives them experience. Or as an opportunity to... I'm not going to go into the math. You can look that up yourself. I think I've rambled and stalled too much. These will be the 10. J Squared, Jeff, Larian, Carlito, Bobo, Swoldier Lethal, Inferno Canuck, Effing Controller, Tiny Shopkeeper, and Revocane. And of course, the tank. I could actually change their equipment from this screen so you could see that in action. Huh. Neat. Neat. That sounds like effort. I don't feel like doing that on camera. There's a reason why I cut that out. Alright. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good now. We got the tank. And I do have rockets for the tank, right? I did make sure I bought those. Yeah. It's got 8 on the vessel, and 2, of course, back in base, because it only have 8 equipped. Let's go. Another terror mission. This is effectively going to be for dominance over South Africa here, to influence the amount of score and positioning. I'm pretty sure Nairobi would fall under the South African umbrella. Pretty sure. But hell, I might be corrected on that too. Beats me. Anyway, folks, take care. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.